Hi there, how you doing? And welcome to the video. My name is Mr. B and I'm the Isle of Man trucker. This video you're about to see, about 35 minutes long, it revolves around two people. The first fella is a fella from Scotland called Steven Horne. I'm going to let him introduce himself in just a few minutes time. The second person came over this start-finish line in 1988 and won the Senior Manx Grand Prix. He's none other than a living legend over here on the island called Big H Paul Hunt. Now he's going to do the commentary for us, so I'm looking forward to that. Right about now you'll be listening to some music coming in the background. That means you've got 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes to the start of this lap. And please, my advice to you is turn the volume up and enjoy it. It's 35 minutes and it's a really fantastic video. Please enjoy, please share, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. The Isle of Man TT this year, unfortunately, has been cancelled with the coronavirus. So I hope this just gives you a little insight into the TT. But bye for now, we'll see you soon.
Start line, 3 minutes.
I'm Steven Horne, 34 years old, from Peterhead in the northeast of Scotland. I was a newcomer at the Manx Grand Prix in 2016. The lap you're about to watch is a 2018 senior on board my Kawasaki ZX6.
Right, Stephen, we're now going into no man's land. This is where you have no further contact with your pit crew or anybody else. You're moving up to the start line and you're just waiting for that flag to drop and away you go down Bray Hill. Tell us in your own words how that felt as a newcomer to go down Bray Hill for the first time on closed roads.
This is a moment I've been preparing for all year. In my little racing world, this is the pinnacle, this is what it's all about. In my head, I'm thinking about the bike, the track, any changes that we've made. I'm excited but nervous, and I know that as I approach the start line, everything starts to go quiet. And I know I've just got to get my head down and get on with the job.
Right, Stephen. Now that you've completed your very first lap on closed roads, is it everything you imagined it would be? Is it as exciting? Is it as exhilarating? Is it everything you dreamt it would ever be?
Heading out of Governors, it's a strange sense of achievement, because your whole year, all the planning and the effort, the time, the money, the preparation, getting the bike ready, everything is it's all paid off and it's all finished. And as you cross the line, there's an empty kind of feeling, because you know there's 50 more weeks until you get to do this again. But anyway, once the bike's there, you're finished, you go and meet the team and you celebrate the last 2 weeks, because you've just been part of the most epic little race. And it's just the greatest place in the world. It's hard to describe.
I remember this moment very well. At that moment where your mechanic just gives you a tap on the shoulder and you go over the line where nobody else is allowed to be, and the nerves kick in and you know it's all about to happen, and you're in that last little line, the few bikes set off in front of you and they all scream off in front of you, and then all of a sudden it's your turn and you look at the flag and the flag goes and you drop the clutch and everything else just goes out of your head. It's 100% commitment, 100% focus, and you know, it's the best feeling in the world to go down Bray Hill for that first time. Yeah, it's something that if you've never experienced it, you can never explain to somebody just how it feels, the nerves and the anxiety and the exhilaration of it all going down. It's like dropping off the end of the world going down Bray Hill for that first time. Yeah, a fantastic feeling. Let's say good luck to Stephen on his lap, and let's hand over to my good friend Big H for the commentary.
No, we're going through now to in the queue. This is the bit where you're on your own and your thoughts are with you. As I say, you're wondering if everyone's tightened everything up. I would have took the sticker off the tyre. I notice there's a sticker on the tyre. I hope he hasn't got one on the front going into the quarter bridge. Otherwise we've got an embarrassing start to the race. Yeah, sunny day, conditions look perfect for this 2018 Junior Men's Grand Prix. The lad just ahead is Dave Quine, local rider riding for Martin Bullock. So with a bit of luck we should be able to catch him. There's probably 3 bikes ahead of us now. No, 1 bike ahead of us now, ready for the start. So when this lad, young Dave Quine, starts, we've got 10 seconds. There we go. And he's off. Concentrating to the top of Bray Hill, very fast, full tank of fuel. Tyres might not be quite the temperature you want them at. Going up through the gears well. And keeping her flat. We should keep her flat right the way through the bottom of Bray Hill. And I think he does. A little bit of a wheelie, just passing the original start of the TT course at Selborne Drive when I first started. Coming down the quarter bridge, take it easy first lap, as I say, full tank of fuel. Don't want to be making any mistakes, although you probably get free beer if you do fall off there. I have been off a quarter bridge on cold tyres, very embarrassing. Again, the bike is screaming well, she sounds lovely. Yeah, good line in, keep it tight, and good out. Very promising. Now up through the gears, going towards Snugborough, very fast left-hander. Yeah, we've got it just about flat out, which is good. Again, an important section coming up. Sacrifice a bit of speed through here to get it wound up for the next big straight. We've got a long straight going up the Ballahutchin, and on a good day, if the guy ahead of you is 10 seconds, obviously started ahead of you, you can see him normally at the top of Ballahutchin, but with this camera we're not obviously going to see that. But yeah, Ballascary, probably one of the scariest corners on the track, where he's probably doing close on flat out. Excuse me a minute, we're going down fastest part of the track, I would say. on the big bikes and on the 600 where you're over revving slightly. Go on the side of the tyre at where Dave Jeffries crashed. Will he roll for the jump? No, he didn't. It's good. It's all looking good for him. Still can't see the lad in front, so maybe he's going pretty well. Another interesting section where you've got to keep out a little bit on this left-hander there. If you go tight and there's a bad bump. Very nice section through Appledene. His lines are pretty good up to now. He hasn't missed much at all. And again, we're coming into another one of my corners. I've fallen off, had a helicopter ride from here. Didn't hurt myself too much, but what I did have was a helicopter ride in the passenger seat because I didn't fit in on the stretcher in the helicopter. It was too tall. Big bottle corner at Gorsley, and again he seems to have taken that well. The next point we might be able to see the rider ahead of us will be along the Cronk of Oddy, so hopefully we might get a glimpse of him. But in these tight sections you won't see him. Famous Ballycrane pub, they used to be there. We've got Milky's corner, and he hasn't done what Milky did, which is good. Yeah, his lines, can't fault his lines so far, well done. Possibly in a little bit earlier, that's the only one I would say so far that I've seen that possibly could have changed a bit. Coming in this Glen Helen section, it's you've gone from high speed stuff coming to Ballycrane to this. It's a little bit tight and edgy, but again it's very unforgiving, so we don't want to be falling off anywhere through this section. Yeah. Going past the old film station. Again, good line. Yeah, we're going good. Now, a couple of years ago I broke down at the pub at Glen Helen. Not very good, but I got free beer. That's still a handy thing. If you stop at a pub, you'll get a few beers. Nice section coming up. If you can get these corners after Sarah's here very quick, you're coming onto a good straight, so important to get the last one as quick as you can. Yeah, we're going up flat out up through the gears. Normally tell if you're going well you get a wheelie over this jump. Ever so slight. Big bottle corner at the end of the Cronk of Oddy. Again, I couldn't take it anywhere near flat. That wasn't far off on a 600, that's pretty good. Coming up to the 11th milestone, one of the best crashes you ever see. Photographs of Barry Wood, famous Manx lad. He had a big crash on his R1, but it was a fantastic few shots of him. Now coming into Hanley's. Very intimidating with the walls. Yeah, the bike is certainly screaming. Going down before the top of Big Arrow. Big Arrow, very intimidating top and bottom. Very fast corner at the top. But the one at the bottom, I've had suspension collapse there and another crash there. Another helicopter ride. I'm getting good in the helicopter rides. But yeah, looking good. Very bumpy. You can tell the camera, it's very hard to focus. And again, possibly a little bit early on the brakes there. And possibly a little bit early in. But yeah, good round westward. And on the run down past Dick Cassidy's. Yeah, braking point, round back now, yeah. Peeling at the grid. Yeah. The boy's going good, but we still haven't had a sight of a gentleman started ahead of us. It could be a good race between them. Enderkirk Michael again, and the jumps at Brencullen 1 and 2, both jumps. Little wheelie here. Keep it in, get it in as tight as you can to straighten up the second jump. And then flat out now to Alpine Cottage. And speed under the trees, you're probably doing 160, 170 mile an hour now. And you're carrying a lot of speed. Bikes are hard to turn. And we're on the approach to Alpine Cottage where you should roll it. Yeah. Again, it's a corner that you always think you should go quick around. Next big point, the Laugh Bridge. Hard on the brakes. Feel the slip of clutch working there. Neat enough jump. Next big one, Balacry, the jump at Balacry coming up after the flat out kink left. See if he keeps it flat out. He's singing. Yeah, I think he has. I think he rolled it for the jump though. Should be keeping it nailed for the jump. Next section at the Wildlife Park, Quarry Bends. Again, sacrifice speed through the first corner. And then get these all right, get it pinned now. Possibly rolling it slightly, but getting onto here for the main straight at Sulby, very important getting out of Quarry Bends. It'll be well tucked in here. You can have a rest these days going down Sulby straight as it's quite smooth, but when I first started doing it, even on a TZ350, it was like a motocross track going down there. Again, tucked in, probably 600, a good one's doing 170 down here at the speed trap. Hard on the brakes, feel the slip of clutch again. Another Traveller Marshall point.
Thanks for all the entertainment you've given us over the years, H. Not all of it involved racing.
Another place I've fallen off is round here, 2007 on John Allsop's R1. Very bumpy section now from Ginger Hall all the way up to Ramsey. This is where if your bike's not handling it can be a handful. We've got a next section now that brings you up past the DOI yard. Very bumpy, wheelie prone, and again you look at the trees, it's very hard to see where you're going. It's the same when you're riding the bike yourself, the helmet's moving that much. Let's see if he keeps it flat over the jump here. Just about. Very tight section before we slow right down, then speed again right up to 6 through the conker fields. Again, very, very fast and very bumpy. Here we go, conker fields. Oh, I think we rolled it there. Should be flat through there. Then another quite important bit, getting out of this last section, because you're flat out to the school, Ramsey Grammar School. Go on, keep the pins, and flat out through Milltown. Yeah, sounding flat out. But again, you're in a running top gear coming down into Ramsey. Anywhere where you're getting top gear, you need to be getting it onto that section as quick as you can. Could have used a bit more road there. Hard on the brakes for Parliament Square. nicely short shifted up for the bumpy approach to May Hill and the camber affection here. Possibly in a little bit early. Into Whitegate's another one of my crash points. Very bumpy early days, but again smoothed out now. Stella Maris, lovely corner, and then the approach to Roy Moore at the hairpin. Keep it nice and smooth for Roy. Doesn't want to be you don't want to be making a fool of yourself there, because you'll be on the radio. Roy will tell everybody. Right on our approach up towards Waterworks. Very tight, very bumpy. A few people have gone over the side there, so be very careful. Neat and tidy through there, just hard work, switching direction. And now we come up to all the open spaces in the mount, which is gorgeous. From the gooseneck on, it's almost like a short circuit, and at last I've just caught a glimpse of the lad in front. So we've caught probably 5 or 6 seconds on the guy in front. And the guy in front, local rider Dave Quine. Keep a pin, yeah, that's good. Coming to the picnic site at 26th. Possibly down one too many gear there. I think we're screaming there a bit too much. Or maybe Steven might be getting a little bit excited because he's seen a bike in front. He's got someone to chase now. That's always nice to have someone to chase. Yellow flags are out. There must be an incident. Didn't seem to slow down much. Yeah, he's green flag now, so incident's clear. Coming on an out mile. If you get a good run on this, you should be able to catch the bike in front. And you're up to 6, and if you can get close enough, you'll get a slipstream that will pull them along. We've got Snaefell, the hill right in front of us there. And the mountain mile, it's shifting. Yeah, he's closing them in. You might have a slightly faster bike, or I know the camera on these doesn't show the distance very well. He has closed right in. Wonder where he's going to get him. One of my favourite corners, end of the mountain mile. And he's closing right in. Is he going to get him, or is the local lad going to stay ahead? Who's your money on? I would have to say if he's caught 10 seconds to here, he should be able to pull a couple on him. Casey's corner, coming on to the start of the veranda. And then we come to the famous crash of Connor up here. He's got a better line than the local lad, he stayed out wider. Local lad was in too early. Should know better. There's nothing on the bikes though. Oh, good move. It was a dodgy line. We got the block pass done. Keep out wide, you're in too early. But yeah, coming at the moment like here, still the clutch working there again. That was a good line, used all the road. Got a view of Benny Pop the hill to the right there. Going up towards Haywood Heights and Brandywell Corner. Let's see how he gets on here. Yeah, not too bad a line that. Could have used a bit more road coming out, but yeah, neat and tidy. 32nd, which is a dodgy little corner, or double corner. Apex at the hut, yeah. Drift out and apex again. Nice line, hit all the marks there. Windy corner, a lot wider than it used to be. It's quite a brisk corner now. And again, on the approach to the 33rd where I had my last crash. And my last helicopter ride, I haven't said that. But yeah, the bike is singing, there needs to be more, yeah, I was going to say more left. Yeah. Apex 1, drift out. And Apex 2, yeah. Could have carried a bit more speed through it because he didn't use all the road coming out. Again, sacrifice your speed into this bit so you get round. Yeah, line is very good again. Possibly a little bit more road. Bottle corner here. Very hard corner that to get right. Wheelie, no. Hard on the brakes for Craig Nabar again. Gonna break down at a pump, stop at Craig. He'll get a beer from the punters. Now we've got a nice run down to Brandish. Well, Brandish now is a very, very fast corner. I was seeing 140 on the Marshall's bike on it, and that was on a certain bag phaser. But yeah, it's a lot quicker than it used to be. We're on the side of the tyre a fair amount of time now. Again, only come out using half the road, so maybe a bit more speed could have been done. Another big bottle corner at Hilbury. Again, not using all the road, but it's safe. And he's a corner that I tend to take a different line than most. I'm out wide and bring it in for there. neat and tidy, everything's neat. Signposts, another one where if you get it wrong you can overshoot. Nice and neat through Bedstead on the approach to the Nuke, which is a little bit weird now because you want to go on the other road. But yeah, everything neat and tidy. Let's see what it's like at Governor's Bridge. Yeah, gotta watch the camber here, and it's always a bit greasy. And he's coming out, head down, arse up, try not to swear, because I don't want any kids listening to this with me swearing. And a good 600 going past there is probably doing 160 maybe on the speed trap. And flat out down through Bray Hill again. Yeah, he's managed to do it. And I think that concludes our lap with Steve Horne in the 2018 Junior Manx Grand Prix. Thanks for your time, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.